So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Well, there's the impressive figure of Christian Vieri. What a left foot he has.
Yeah, quite a frame.
Yeah, possibly one of the last of the old-fashioned strikers. Big, powerful and direct. And a very tough opponent in the air. One of Italy's finest ever, I would say.
That's a good foray he's making. And here's Mbappe. Back towards the middle. Now it's Vieri. And he was quick to react. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Pirlo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ronaldinho. It'll pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pirlo. Mbappe. He's having a shot! But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to...
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Lemecha. Now it's Neymar. And this is Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pogba. Dembele, who can single-handedly make a difference. Dembele making good progress on the right-hand side. Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Neymar. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. And it's Pirlo. And here's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Opts to play it back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. Look at the chance! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Pirlo. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Tchouameni to Pogba. Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. No way through, so back... Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Marcelo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pogba. Here's Haaland. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham has created one goal already. Oh, well played, well played. Nemecha. And that has left him in a heap.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. England currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's in a great position here. Ronaldinho! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And claimed it back swiftly. Tchouaméni. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Pogba. Driving forward. Nice looking ball. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Neymar. Neymar touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pirlo with the short one. And it's Marcelo. Oh, nice touch. Oh, cracking ball.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Vieri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Haaland. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Mbappe, spread to the right. Pirlo. And it's Pirlo. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe, and a chance! He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Erling Haaland. Number 32, Vieri. Number 5, Pogba.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
England really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And here's Kane.
Substitution in
Shin
progress.
to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Raul. Nmecha. Kane. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Dembele. Nmecha. Strokes it back.
There will be
For
1 minute
Olise.
added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Raul. Now he's got space here. Nicely intercepted. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Benatia. That is good progress on the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So, a breakthrough already. And that is out of play. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Zambrotta. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now Pirlo. Rafael Varane. Benatia. And here's Neymar. And it's Pirlo. England already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Drills one in. Not the most accurate pass. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Mbappe. Dembele finding himself in space. Ibrahimovic. Bullet. Lahm. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well spotted. Lahm has given away a free kick. Marcelo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Ibrahimovic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nemecha. Strokes it back. Aims beyond the defence. An instinctive delivery. And he's there to clear it. 15 minutes till half-time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Driving on and making good progress. Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nemecha. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Dembele. Oh, strongly challenged there. Bullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hangs one in. And a header! And for a moment, time stood still. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Ibrahimovic! Dembele, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for a runner. Now it's Neymar. He's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Showing good feet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Neymar. Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. England coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
And please join me
England
in wishing
can
a
look
happy
back at
wedding
a decent
anniversary
first
for one of
half.
our fan club
1-0 the
members.
score. We're on the move again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vieira! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Somalia restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Somalia have their second corner now. Impressive job! It's hit the upright. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lahm. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, great header! Nmecha is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Van Dijk. Pepe engages and forces him off the ball. Somalia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Nmecha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back into the centre. Vieira. It's Ferdinand. Passes short and sharp. Some really good ball movement. And it's Gullit. He's a sharp little ball here. Corner number 3 coming up. England are looking to go forward now. Pirlo. Zambrotta. Nmecha. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And here's Neymar. Oh, super ball. No way through, so back it comes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Little pass back. Pirlo, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, important interception. Zambrotta. And it's Pirlo. And Nmecha. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. And this is Dembele. Very nicely done. Dembele has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. And this is Dembele.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lahm. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pirlo. Zambrotta. England really will have to throw everything at this now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Neymar! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Number 11, Neymar! 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 Substitution for England, number 10, Ronaldinho.
The two coaches are
Number
signalling
9,
changes here, both at the same
Mbappe.
time.
Number
England
6,
look like they've won it,
Pirlo.
but it's
Coming
not
on the
over
field,
yet.
Number
Well, these are-
26.
And we're done. England proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Hello,
Neymar,
attendees.
voted
This
man
is
of the
a
match,
Lost
and
Children
deservedly so.
announcement with the father of a boy in a...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of
England
noise and energy.
against
This
Manchester
certainly
United.
matters. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ronaldinho. And it's Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? Pele. And the counter is on. Ibrahimovic. Pele. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Ignori has it in a wide position. Impressive jump!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. England are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nmecha is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Pirlo. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And the shot! It's loose. That's another chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Van de Ven, not the most accurate pass. And he's forced to go back. Nmecha. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And here's Neymar, played out to the left flank. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. More and more pressure on the ball here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Distributed tidily. It's Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Vieira. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Beckenbauer. Out towards the flank. And he's whipped a terrific effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a throw. Pirlo deals with that comfortably. Dembele, who can single-handedly make a difference. And it's made its way to him. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped, quality ball.
Vieira. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Del Piero plays it short. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that cut. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity.
Oh, what has happened here? Beckenbauer. Now Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri. Mbappe. Spread neatly. And he's well positioned here. So what can they make of this? Del Piero is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And here's Ibrahimovic. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Pirlo. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Del Piero, and he's been shifted off it. And here's Neymar. Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Nice control. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Mbappe, who played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for England. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 20, Kane. Substitution in progress.
Kvaratskhelia goes short. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Vieira. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And Hullet! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dembele. And it's Pirlo. Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. England present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A big, deep breath. Brilliant save from Buffon!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And this is Hullet. Cruyff. He's found some space. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Marcelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. And he's intervened well there. Ronaldinho. Very much a man of this moment. Neymar played down the flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nemecha. Ronaldinho. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance...